My final thoughts as we leave our old office.
Hey, Tom Peng, love what you're doing on your channel, buddy. Super congrats. You know, giving your time and energy to nonprofit business channel. Look, man, keep driving that audience. So, Tom Peng, look forward to spending some time with you. I know you got the right mindset, so I'd love for you to share some of that from the big V. God bless, be great. 10X.
So yesterday was moving day. We are moving everything from our old office into our new office, and we have a wonderful, beautiful office at Vietjet Plaza near the airport. We have the entire top floor, 1,300 meters square, including balcony. Wonderful, wonderful office. But we're leaving behind this office. So we've been in this space for about, 4 years. I moved in when it was October 2016. So we've been here for almost 4 years. A lot has happened in those 4 years, and you can see the office right now is empty. And certainly there's a lot of feelings about leaving this office. It's bitter and sweet. No, I'm just kidding. It's mostly happiness, right? I fucking hate this building. This got rats and cockroaches, and I think it's bad feng shui, okay? So I'm happy that we're moving, and while we were here, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about running a Vietnamese business, multiples, and the reality is, I think I accomplished a lot here, but most importantly, I feel like I destroyed a lot of fucktards. If there's any accomplishment that made me feel really, really proud is that I destroyed a lot of fucktards, right? Oh man, there's a lot of fucktards that worked here, man. I can tell you so many stories, right? Our first product owner that came to the company, it's a guy, and complete idiot. He doesn't know anything. He couldn't do shit. But he's so arrogant. He thinks he knows everything. He tells everybody he knows everything. And I was in my nice mode back in 2016, and I basically want to give my employees a lot of power and control over what they do, which was a huge mistake because this guy, when he came into the company, he didn't want me to talk to the employees. He wanted to be the middle person, He was trying to control everything, and I think in his mind, he's thinking, hey, who's this Tom guy? I'm gonna take over this company, right? But I was really humble back in 2016. I don't want to tell people that, hey, this is my company, this is my investment. I just said, hey, I just work here, which again was a huge mistake, right? I told everybody that, I just work here, we have investors. Well, yeah, we have investors. Me, I'm the investor, right? So this guy was really uncooperative. Everything we have to argue with him for a very long time. It was really hard to get any product built because he has so much opinions and most of them are wrong, right? I was too nice. I should have kicked his ass out the first 2 weeks. I didn't. I let him stay in the company for 10 months. Huge mistake that really put our product plans behind for at least 2 years. Our first accountant was also total garbage, right? So again, I don't know why there's so many people with so much opinions how things should be done. She has opinion on everything about sales, about marketing, about company, about people, about HR, right? And she really wanted to protect people and but really not in the company interest, right? And she did all of that. She has so much opinion about everything, but when it comes to her role and responsibility, right, she did nothing. When we eventually let her go or when she resigned, we realized she didn't do any bookkeeping. So for 6 months, our company had no books. There's no record, no accounting records. It was fucking ridiculous. I had to get an auditor to come in and see what the hell is happening, right? Luckily, we hired really good accountants after that, and we fixed that problem. But, again, I was being too nice. I wanted to give employees autonomy, give them power and control so that they can do a good job. But not everybody can leverage that power. Not everybody can take advantage of that power and really, showcase what they can do. Not everybody is that. Most people, when you give them the power and the responsibility, they just fail and they just give up, right? So yeah, that was a huge mistake as well. It really harmed the company. I can tell you so many more stories. We have this Android developer, right? He does nothing all day except read his what those things called, the Amazon reader. All he does is he does that. He plays with his phone. He does very little, right? And then the team starting noticing that he's not contributing. And eventually, the engineering leadership brought that to my attention. I talked to him, and when he come to my office, he's like, "No, I was like the hardest working person on the team. You don't understand. Blah 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 blah." Right? And of course, I got really angry. I yelled at him, "Fuck you! Get off my team!" And so we let him go too. And that was so nice. I said, "Well, you go, and I'll pay you extra months of salary." Right? So I will never ever do that again. Right? There's so many fucktard stories. My entire sales team, my very first sales team, complete fucktard team. And the accountant told him, the first shitty accountant told him that you're on full contract. Tom cannot fire you. Okay, so that just encouraged them to be total fucktards. And that team, they don't come to work. The salespeople are always missing. We don't know where they are, and they don't do shit. And the performance was incredibly bad. The KPI back then was ridiculous. It was like 2 contracts a month, which was so easy. You just have to go to any vendor and ask for partnership, and they will get it. But they set themselves a very low target. And that entire sales team has harmed this company for at least a year. I say these things, but I also have benefited a lot from these experiences. Now I know how to hire better people in Vietnam. Now I know how to set proper KPIs and be tough when necessary, right? 2016 was really I was immensely influenced by Simon Sinek, right? This author, this speaker about HR management. If you listen to his speech about leaders eat last, or then you would know what I mean. And I bought into it. And then so I really tried to be a super nice boss back in 2016. I would every few days I would go out, buy ice cream for the whole company. I would actually hand them out myself. I was trying to be super nice, and because I was listening to Simon Sinek, right? If you're good to the employees, they will take care of the company. That's his philosophy, his theory, anyways. Totally did not work. And then, of course, I met my real mentors, right? I have some really good mentors, and maybe I'll talk about my mentors in another video. But I met some really good mentors, and they're telling me, Tom, you should not listen to Simon Sinek because he's never run a company. He's never run a big company. He doesn't have $1 billion company. So why are you following him? That's a mistake, And leadership is hard. Leadership is tough. Nobody will love you. If you want people to love you, then you can't be a leader. And that's coming from every single one of my mentors. And they run $500 million company, $1 billion companies. So they know what they're talking about. So I learned to be tougher. I learned these lessons when we were in this office, right? I could talk about a lot of shitty marketing teams, right? I could talk more about failures, right? Because I failed a lot. We had multiple marketing teams that did not deliver anything, right? I have so many stories to tell about marketing, but I'll tell you one, all right? Just the one that we hired this marketing manager, right, from a big brand. She's come from a big brand, right? So supposedly she should be very good, right? So she comes in, and one thing I eventually realized is she's not really there to help us. She's there to see how this company can help her get benefits, right? So she's very into flash sale. She always want to do flash sale, but one thing you notice is that she never advertises those flash sale to outside. So we eventually kind of guessed that she's running these flash sales for her friends only, right? So she's making we're selling these products at a loss, right? We're selling them for like 19K, and and then the people that are buying these products are basically her friends, right? And then like one thing that really really made me despise this marketing manager is that one time, I got an iPhone X. This is back in 2018, right? iPhone X was new, and everybody wanted an iPhone X. It was super expensive. I had an extra iPhone X, and I said, hey, why don't we give this away as a promotion, right? To the best customer or whatever. Let's give this away. And she just kept on scheming. She was thinking about how to make that iPhone X hers, right? And she kept on coming to talk to me for that whole week only about the iPhone X. She doesn't talk about anything else in marketing. She just kept on talking to me about the iPhone X because I want to be fair. So if we run a competition, if we run a rule, if we run a promotion, if we're giving away an iPhone X, I want to run fair rules so that the person winning the iPhone X would get it. But she want to change the rules. She want to modify the rules so that and I don't understand why she want to do that. So the only reason I can think of is that she wants to cheat and she want to get the iPhone X for herself, right? So obviously a very, very bad marketing manager. I think people who have worked here know who I'm talking about, right? Very bad marketing manager. Like that wasted another 8 months of my time. But I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot in the last 4 years in this crappy office. We're moving into a better one, right? And it's all necessary because it's part of growth. We failed a lot here. We also had successes, but certainly life is 98% failure and 2% success. And there's definitely 98% failure here. There's a lot of failures, a lot of disappointments, a lot of sacrifices too, right? Talking about sacrifice, right? There's a lot of sacrifices. For me, I work very long hours. I sacrificed a lot of my personal time. I sacrificed my family time. I sacrificed my family. I'm separated from my wife. Yes, I'm married, but separated. And that's all because I want to focus on this business. So if you want to be successful, if you want to do something big and important, you have to make sacrifices. But then when you make sacrifices, you also make other gains as well, right? I have found better relationships. I've found more meaningful relationships, So these are all good things. And, I can tell you that I am completely a different person compared to 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, I would never think about starting a YouTube channel, but I have one now. I actually also have a TikTok channel, even though I hate TikTok, But that TikTok channel currently has about 5,000 followers, thanks to my marketing team. They're really, really smart. And, so you have to make a lot of sacrifices in order to, get what you want in life. And I certainly did. And in terms of my employees, the people that work in this company, I also see a lot of people making, well, I wouldn't say a lot. I would say some people made a lot of sacrifices as well to help this company succeed. Those people are very, very few. I can probably count them in my fingers, but I know who they are, and I really appreciate them very, very much. And when this company is successful, I will certainly make sure they are well taken care of, right? I believe in employee stock option plans. I really want to make that happen. And when this company becomes a billion-dollar company, a unicorn, right? I want to make sure those guys are driving Mercedes, living in villas. That's my responsibility as a boss of this company. I want to reward the people that make this company happen, right? As for the fucktards, I will continue to destroy them. So, signing off from the old office here here in this place. And from next week on, we will probably do more filming and more video production from the new office, which is fabulous and fantastic. And you're gonna see a lot of our beautiful office in future videos. All right? Take fucking action. And remember, it takes a lot of sacrifice and takes a lot of dedication and hard work to make things happen. And everything you do, you're gonna encounter a lot of failure. And don't let failure, stop you. Never give up. Never give up. Just keep on going, trying, never give up. And that's truly, really the secret of success. Having that intense passion, want to make something happen, and never, ever giving up. And I will never give up. I will never give up until this company is $1 billion company. And it will happen. Don't be a fucktard. Yeah, let me just, last minute sentimental reasons, let me just take you around. This used to be our biggest meeting room, pretty much our only working meeting room. So we have a company of 70 people in this company. Total in Vietnam we have about 230 right now. But in this company we're about 70 people, and 70 people using that one meeting room is crazy, right? Because the meeting was always booked, and you can't never have any space for meetings. This is our marketing Kanban board. They didn't take it to the new office. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I think the vendors forgot to take the whiteboards on the wall. Some of the air conditioners they left behind, and this is the Media Step logo. More there, and this used to be our small pantry area, and this was my office, right? It's all full of crap now, right? And let me show you the balcony that we have. So the reason why I came to this space, the reason I rented this space is because of this balcony. So we have a view of a water tower. We have a much better view now in Vietjet Tower. And I mean Vietjet Plaza, right? And let me just take you down to 6th floor, because that's not the only floor that we have. At some point, we also had the entire 6th floor. So let's get into the elevator, and let me show you the 6th floor. I don't miss this place at all. 6. Seriously, there are rats and cockroaches, and I don't like cockroaches. And I think this bad feng shui here, because I don't know why, this is like a magnet for fucktards. We have a lot of fucktards in this company, and hopefully that will change as we move into a much more better, beautiful office. And this used to be our sales rooms, and this is recruitment, HR. And let me take you into our call center. This used to be our call center, right? So this is where all the salespeople sit and call. And we have one more meeting room in here, right? A small meeting room. And this used to be our accounting room right here. We're leaving behind this building, and we're going to a much bigger and better building, and we're going to continue to build our business, and we're going to be $1 billion company in the next 3 to 5 years. Watch me.